Today we shall discuss about control system first model, that is introduction to control system. What is system? A system is an combination or arrangement of different physical components which act together as an entire unit to achieve certain objective. What is control? It means to regulate, direct, or command a system so that the desired objective is attained. What is control system? It is an arrangement of different physical elements connected in such a manner so as to regulate, direct, or command itself to achieve a certain objective. What is difference between the system and a control system? In system we cannot get the desired output, may or may not be desired output, but in control system desired output. We shall take example fan. Okay, we are giving input, output is airflow. In this there is no control system. I am giving example for system. Next, you can see a fan without blades cannot be a system because it cannot provide a desired proper output, that is airflow. A fan with blades but without regulator can be a system because it can provide a proper output, but it cannot be a control system because it cannot provide desired output, controlled airflow, that is controlled airflow. If we want speed of airflow more, then we want regulator to increase. Okay, we want to reduce the airflow, then we want regulator to reduce. Okay, we want control system to change the output. Okay, you can see a fan with blades with regulator can be a control system because it can provide a desired output. You can see input, control element, output. This is a control system. Classification of control system: open loop control system, closed loop control system. Open loop control system: a system in which the control action is totally independent of the output of the system is called as an open system. Open loop system. In the figure you can see reference input, controller, process, controlled output. Example: open loop control system examples: electric and dryer. Hot air, that is output, comes out as long as you keep your hands under the machine. That means they are saying output hot air comes out as long as you keep your hands under the machine, irrespective of how much your hand is dried. Okay, that is a open loop example. Next, open loop example: automatic washing machine. This machine runs according to the preset time, irrespective of washing is completed or not. Open loop bread toaster. Bread toaster. This machine runs as per adjusted time, irrespective of toasting is completed or not. Advantages of open loop control system: simple in construction and design, economical, easy to maintain, generally stable, convenient to use as output is difficult to measure. A disadvantage is they are inaccurate, they are unreliable, any change in output cannot be corrected automatically. Now we shall see the drawback of open loop system can be overcome by closed loop system. Definition: closed loop system definition is a system in which the control action is somehow dependent on the output is called as closed loop system. You can see the block diagram: command, input, reference transducer, controller error signal we will get, that is a control output minus input error signal. Okay, controller. Next, manipulated signal, that is it will go for plant, and now controlled output. If it is not according to the desired output, then again if any error or if anything wrong, then again it will go back to feedback. It will go back in feedback path. Okay, control system, closed loop system. Okay, control closed loop system. Example, automatic electric iron. Heating elements are controlled by output temperature of the iron. In this you can see desired time, electrical energy, timer, heating elements, cloths, actual dryness. Again it will sense if a sensor and it will give to the timer. Okay, next, advantages of closed loop system. Advantages is you can take washing machine also for closed loop system. If the washing machine check cloth, if the washing machine check the cleanliness of cloths, then it is a control system. Okay, you can take automatic toaster system also. Okay, next we shall see the advantages of control system. Advantages is closed loop control system are more accurate even in the presence of non-linearity. High accurate as any error arising is corrected due to presence of feedback signal. Bandwidth range is large, facilitates automation. The sensitivity of system may be made small to make system more stable. This system is less affected by noise. There are many examples for control system. You can take fan or automatic toaster. Okay, next we shall see the disadvantages of closed loop system. They are costlier when compared to open loop system. They are complicated to design because feedback path will come, so it is complicated to design, required more maintenance. Feedback leads to oscillatory response. Overall gain is reduced due to presence of feedback. Next, stability is a major problem and more care is needed to design a stable closed loop system. Next, difference between open loop and closed loop control system. The open loop system are simple, economical. The closed loop system are complex and costlier. They consume less power. They consume more power. The open loop system are easier to construct because of less number of components required. But when you compare to closed loop system, it is not easy to construct because more number of components required. The open loop system are inaccurate and unreliable. The closed loop system are accurate and more reliable. Stability is not a major problem in open loop control system. Generally, open loop system are stable, but closed loop system, stability is a major problem in closed loop system, and more care is needed to design a stable closed loop system. Small bandwidth in open loop, large bandwidth in closed loop control system. Feedback element is absent in open loop system. Feedback element is present in closed loop system. Output measurement is not necessary because there is no feedback, so output measurement is not necessary. But in closed loop, feedback is there, so output measurement is necessary. The changes in the output due to external disturbances are not corrected by automatically, so they are more sensitive to noise and other disturbance. But when you compare to closed loop system, their external disturbances are corrected automatically, so they are less sensitive to noise and other disturbances. If you take example for open loop control system, coffee maker, automatic toaster and hand dryer. When you take closed loop examples, guided missile, temperature control of oven, servo voltage stabilizer. Next, classification of control system: linear control system, non-linear control system. What is linear control system? When an input x1, if the principle of superposition and proportionality are obeyed, then it is a linear control system. If the law of superposition do not obey, then it is a non-linear control system. The stability of non-linear system depends on root location as well as initial conditions and type of input. The non-linear system exhibits self-sustained oscillations of fixed frequency. Difference between linear and non-linear: obey superposition, do not obey superposition. Can be analyzed by standard test signals, cannot be analyzed by standard test signals. Stability depends only on root location. Stability depends on root location, initial conditions and type of input. Do not exhibit limit cycles. In non-linear system, exhibit limit cycles. In linear system, do not exhibit hysteresis, jump, response, resonance. Jump, resonance. In non-linear, exhibits hysteresis, jump, resonance. Can be analyzed by Laplace transform, Z transform. Cannot be analyzed by Laplace transform, Z transform for nonlinear system. Next, classification of control system: time variant control system, time invariant control system. What do you mean by time varying control system? System whose parameter vary with time are called time varying control system. When parameters do not vary with time are called time invariant control system. Servo system. Servo system is defined as automatic feedback control system working on error signals, giving the output as mechanical position, velocity or acceleration. Servo system is one type of feedback control system in which the control variable is the mechanical load position and its time derivatives like velocity and acceleration. Now we shall go with the translational mechanical system, rotational mechanical system, mechanical linkages. First we shall see translational, in how the translational system will be. You can see the diagram side. Translational system will be includes K, B, M, F, X. That is, X is a displacement, M is a mass, F is a force, K is a spring, B is a friction. Rotational system, rotational motion. You can see that diagram. Okay, basic elements of translational mechanical system is, I have said already, spring, mass, damper or friction. Translational spring. A translational spring is a mechanical element that can be deformed by an external force such that deformation is directly proportional to the force applied to it. Translational spring. If F is the applied force, then X1 is the deformation. You can see x1 minus x2 is the deformation. The equation of motion is given as F is equal to K into x1 minus x2. For mass, we will write F is equal to m into x or m into d square x by dt square. For damper, we will write b into dx by dt. If we take distance as x. Okay. Common uses of dashboards: door stoppers, vehicle suspension, bridge suspension, flyover suspensions. Translational damper. What we write? F is equal to C into X. In this case, F is equal to C into x1 minus x2 because there is two distances where C is a damping coefficient. For spring, T is equal to K into theta 1 minus theta 2, close bracket. Rotational damper. Rotational damper, T is equal to C, open bracket, theta 1 minus theta 2, close bracket. Here you will get torque. In translational you will get force. In rotational you will get torque. Okay. Moment of inertia. T is equal to J theta or J d square theta divided by dt square. What do you mean by gear? Gear is a toothed machine part such as a wheel or a cylinder that meshes with another toothed part to transmit motion or to change speed or direction. Fundamental properties. The two gears turn in opposite direction, one clockwise and another anti-clockwise, counterclockwise. Two gears revolve at a different speed when number of teeth on each gear are different. You can see gear A, gear B and C and D. Okay. Gearing up and down. Gearing up is able to convert torque to velocity. The more velocity gained, the more torque sacrificed. The ratio is exactly the same. If you get 3 times of your original angular velocity, you reduce the resulting torque to 1/3. This conversion is symmetric. We can also convert velocity to torque at the same ratio. The price of the conversion is power loss due to friction. Why gearing is necessary? A typical DC motor operates at speed that are far too high to be useful and at torques that are far too low. Gear reduction is the standard method by which a motor is made useful. Gear turns. You can see that gear turns. Gear ratio, you can calculate the gear ratio by using the number of teeth of the driver divided by the number of teeth of the follower. What do you mean by follower? You can see the diagram. Okay. You can see the picture. We gear up when we increase velocity and decrease torque. Ratio 3:1. We gear down when we increase torque and reduce velocity. Ratio is 1:3. Gear ratio is equal to teeth input gear, teeth output gear, torque in or torque out or speed out divided by speed in. Example of gear train. A most commonly used example of gear train is the gears of an automobile.